So recently, I decided to start uploading my Twitch gameplay to YouTube. You can follow my Twitch stream. My link is in the description box below. I'll stream basically anything that I upload here. Siege, State of Decay, Destiny, all the above. And one of the things that I do my stream that recently is you saw the gameplay. We had a castle on our team who decided to castle wall and archives a siege, and we kept turning it down. He kept putting it back up. We tear it down. He put it back up. And now he was the random, and it was a squad of 4, and one random who solo queued. And understand this if you're someone who's solo queuing. If someone is tearing down your castle wall, and here's the thing, Castle is one of the most disliked characters in Siege for this reason. Castle people players, they don't think. They're not thinking about the entire team. They're not thinking about what plays people are trying to make. They're just thinking about themselves. Hey, put up castle walls. Now, I played castle before. I play castle pretty often actually, and I consider myself a pretty good castle player. Now, the way I play castle is I'll put a castle wall on the main door for the objective and leave the exterior door of the objective, and then just use like a left or right doorway, and I'll leave that open for the roamers. And that's what you're supposed to do when you're playing the castle. Your other walls, put them on like on windows or doorways that to corridors that the enemy team will be using. But say like archives, put a castle wall up on that on the front door, leave the left side door open, castle wall, maybe that door in that corridor, or a door leading to the garage. Either way, you want to leave something open so your teammates can move around. You want to, if you're playing anchor especially, you want to have routes for your anchors to move around. You don't want to just be clutter up in one spot in Siege. And a lot of people think, hey, just everyone just fortify the hell out of the objective room and just sit here and wait for the team. That does not work, and this guy didn't get that. So understand when you play in castle, if your teammates tear your walls down, they're not trying to be annoying. They're trying to create a lane for themselves and for everyone else in the match to move around. And this guy didn't get that. He kept putting his castle wall up, and it came down to a situation where everyone of one team died except me, and I'm in the left side, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get back to the base. And what happens? There's a castle wall on the wall, and we lose the round. We win the game overall, but we lose the round because this castle kept putting his wall up, and I had to tear the wall down to get to the objective, and that lets me getting shot. And understand, this is what this video is about when it comes to tips. Be aware of your teammates, be aware of what they're trying to do, and don't be ignorant in trying to do your own thing. It's a team-based game. If your team wants you to not do something, just don't do it. Don't feel like it's my game, I do what I want to do. You're playing a team-based game, and you're playing ranked. You have to follow along with what the team is trying to do, and that goes with operator selection. A lot of people, they mispick the same match we're talking about. The same guy, he mispicked. We're playing on garage, and he picks Jaeger instead of bandit, so we don't have a bandit at all for the garage walls. And it's like, oh, so they're just gonna run right in. We still won the round, but it's like, seriously, guys, first you do this dumb mistake with castle, and you get mad at us, and then you mispick when it comes to Jaeger and bandit. And maybe he was just a bad player, maybe he was new, who knows, I don't know. But it's Gold League, so you would think that he has some experience in the game, and if you're going to be in Gold, to know who to pick for Garage, and how to not be an annoyance with Castle. And it's not just him, my friends who I play with, they also mispick, and they do dumb things that lead to us losing. But the overall point is, just be aware. Awareness is a strong thing when it comes to Siege, and you have to have awareness. And if you're not being, and that's not just about the enemy team. Be aware of your teammates. Be aware of what they're doing, how they're playing. Callouts are a huge thing when it comes to awareness. If you literally die somewhere and you are aware of where you just died from, let your teammates know that that's where you died from. Let them. You're helping them be aware. So not only are you being aware, you're helping them out with it as well. And awareness is a huge thing in Siege, and you have to have it. And if this guy was more aware, we might not have had the problem of the castle wall situation. If that guy was listening, and again, when it comes to solo players, they don't listen. Like I said, when they go solo queuing in casual or ranked, they just want to do what they want to do. They don't care about the other people and what they're doing. They just care about their own shit. You can't do that. And so the next thing I'm going to talk about in this video, outside of be awareness and misplays and things like that, is what do you do when you're the player who's carrying the team? Because a lot of people who play Siege, you might be that guy or that girl who carries your team, and sometimes carrying your team does not lead to good things, as in your team will lose a lot of games. And it can become the most annoying thing in the world when you're always in first place, always doing good, always doing all these things, and then you lose games. And you sit there trying to feel like, what's the problem? What can you do? Well, if you're the carrier, you are the leader. Understand that first. If you are carrying a team, you are the de facto leader of that team. And anything that happens in that game, it falls on your shoulders, because if you're the best player on the team, you're always in first place. That means everyone's looking for you to do something, looking for you to give out the call outs, looking to you to give out what the game plan is going to be. Hey, who should I pick? What should we do on this map? What map should we, what OBJ should we go to? Should we go to Garage? Go to Archives? They're going to ask you because you're the guy in first place every single game. So you are, even if you don't want to be a leader, you are the leader because you are the best player. Best player becomes the leader. Look at all sports. The best player is always the leader of the team. LeBron James, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. They're the best players on the team. Therefore, they are the de facto leader. Same thing applies to video games. No matter if it's Siege, Call of Duty, Battlefield. If you're the best player, you are the leader of your team. And so that's something that I had to have a epiphany on. Because usually when we lose games, like we had 2 games recently, we lost 0-4 twice. We also won 2 games. So we lost 2, won 2. And I was so mad at those 2 losses, to where the guy who didn't have any kills that round, that game at 0-4, I said, you're bad, that's why we freaking lost. And even if it may be true that he was bad that game, I can't just put all of that blame on him for him being bad and me being the usual person in first place doing all the work but still falling flat because my teammates aren't picking up their slack. And if you are a team, you have to understand you have to also pick up the slack. You can't just rely on your best player to be your best player. You have to pick up the slack if they die, or you can pick up the slack and carry your own weight. That's what the word carry means. Carry is when your teammates aren't doing their job, when you have to do their job for them. So carry your own weight to alleviate the pressure on your best player. When you are the best player, you are the leader, whether you want to be or not, and you have to take the blame into yourself with them when it comes to losing games. You have to think to yourself, maybe if I did this call out, or we would have won, or if we went to this area instead of this area, we would have won games. Because outside of just operator selection, you can mispick when it comes to the objective room. You can mispick, oh, we should go to Garage, now let's go to Archive instead. You can mispick, and you can do these things that cost your team games, even when you're the best player. So anyways guys, this is the video. Thank you all for watching. Leave any thoughts you have in the comment section below. Let me know what you think on all the topics I talked about in this video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the live streams for Twitch. If you want to watch me live stream, link in the description to that. Every Archangel Live, which is what it's titled, will have my Twitch link in it. So if you want to watch me on Twitch, you can do that. I do interact with the chat when the chat's there. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys next time. I've been Archangel the Real _talent of YouTube. Peace out.